EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go now. 18 Gator. Got you, boy. Undercut. Shoot.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
218, chop. Snap.
On the ground, Kamara. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Okay, ready? 55. I'm scared. Check.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh. Check. Ready?
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Chopper! Hey, Haywood! Get it!
3rd and 2, Rudolph. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Khalil Mack in there for a milestone sack. That's number 150 of his great career. On 4th down, on his Logan Cook to punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game. I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost,
hold on to it.
Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
Let's get it.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. Rolling to his right. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Haskins will throw. He's got his man, Boyd. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. They'll run it now out of the gun. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
At their 48-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Right over there, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. It's going to be a long...
Haskins looking to throw on first down. It's caught. Smith. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
19 more yards. That's another Bears first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Well, they've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there with his 16th touchdown of the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. The point after is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, Sam, go.
Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Out of the gun, Rudolph. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. $12 yards on the return that time, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Here we go, D. All day, defense. Ours is the six. Run it. Now. Save. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Big stop, D. Big stop.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. 4th down. Here's Haskins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Get him. Ready up. Hey, box truck.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Rudolph nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year.
3rd and 14.
Ready.
And the Bears in the nickel. No, wait, they're in the dime. 6 DBs out there on 3rd.
Could play an exotic coverage.
Rudolph. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It'll be a gain of 4. And it'll be 4th down. And they are going for it. It's Rudolph. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down. On 1st and 10, Rudolph. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the 1st down as well. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now Rudolph on 1st down. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. He's got daylight. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. That means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football?
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
You think you won't get this? You think you won't get this? Get it.
Back to throw, Rudolph. And he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Here we go, D.
Hey, let's go.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Hey, check right, check right. Watch it,
Shotgun snap for Rudolph. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Right back to him on 1st down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Mike 54. Let's put him on the buses. Put that team on the bus. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Mike up. Watch the run. Watch the run. 64.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get this down to the 10. Now we're going to get a stoppage. It appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Irv Smith Jr., his 6th touchdown of the season as the Bears push further out in front. Now for the point after. And it is now 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Got it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
2nd and 10, Rudolph again. Got his man, that's Tyrell Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Squeeze.
On 1st down, Rudolph. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Rudolph now to throw. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. A final shot before the break, Rudolph. And this one's incomplete. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Let's go now. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Max box. Right. Kill, kill, kill.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Check it back.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. Drops it off for Chubb. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Check Mike. Over. 54. Coming. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Kamara. And down he'll go at the 25. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
132 fighter on the ball. Get it.
They'll try the air now. Here's Rudolph. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
I got you, punk. Mike 55, Mike 55.
Smooth.
I got one.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Packers. Alvin Kamara, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers get a score closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Wild Bill. Check, boys, take off.
Now a handoff looking right. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Stop your running.
Play action. Haskins. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DK Metcalf, 89 yards as the Bears push further out in front. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo. Didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. They'll run. This is Kamara. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue?
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rudolph. They got a man. It's Woods. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
At the 24-yard line.
53's
Hey, Alpha.
53's
Get it.
Here's Rudolph off play action. Rudolph loses the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Following the turnover, it's Haskins. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Quick pass out to Miller. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The Bears on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
Now they try the right side here. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one. And he's into the clear. 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Packers! Alvin Kamara with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6. No problem there on the extra point. And that will get them one closer. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Right 58, right there. Hey, pick your gate to 6. Pull it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Check. Check out route. Ball trot. Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
4th down. Here's Haskins. He's got his man, Boyd. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Hey, watch the motion. Watch the motion. Hurry.
Again, it's Haskins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he's to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is one of our guys.
She's singing too.
Oh, she's singing. She's
on like the 5th tune at this point.
She left Scales way behind, but he's just saying something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop.
218, chop.
Second and 6.
Go out.
At the Bears' 49-yard line.
Yes, yes.
Again, this is Kamara. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Chopper.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Bravo.
And it's 3rd down.
Hit it.
From the gun, here's Rudolph. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Kill, kill, kill. Danny. Zip it. The mic. 44 is the mic. Right here. 44.
Haskins going to try to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Tighten up.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine.
On play action, Haskins. Going for Metcalf on the deep. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
That's another Bears first down.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.